Presenting our national officials of this match. First referee, Mr. Erlindo Eusebio. Second referee, Mr. Fernando Velarde. Calling on the starters for University of Perpetual Health, Kinto Tyres. Starting off with our team captain, number 14, Louis Ramirez. Wearing jersey number 1, Clint Mateo. At number 2, Jefferson Marapo. Jersey number 5, Michael Medalla. At number 11, John Christian Narciso. At number 21, Casey Andrade. Starting libero is number 18, John Philip Pepito. With their head coach, Sammy Akailar. Introducing the starting lineup for NU Santa Elena Nationals. Their team captain, number 13, Joshua Retamão. At number 1, Angelo Nicolas Almendras. At number 10, Obed Mukaba. Wearing jersey number 11, Jay Disquitado. At number 12, Rensmel Tagibolos. Jersey number 11, Leo Ordiales. Starting libero is number 8, John Sumagi. Head coach is Mr. Dante Alinsunurin Jr. This is match number 73 of the semifinals round between University of Perpetual Health and NU Santa Elena Nationals. Good luck to both teams.
Right now, there you have the starting lineups for both these squads. Mateo, Medalla, Marapok, Ramirez, Andrade, Narciso, and Pepito on one side. On the others, Ordiales, Tagibolos, Almendras, Disquitado, Mukaba, Retamar, and Sumagi. Every win here is critical, Coach.
Oh, yes. A win will move you closer to a possible spot in the finals, and a loss or two will move you towards a step towards oblivion or extinction. Dahil dito sunod-sunod yung mga laro, siguro isang playdate na hindi ka maglalaro at wala kang oras makarecover. In fact, itong Santa Elena played at 3 p.m. yesterday. So barely 16 hours, they are already here. So mula sa Phil Oil, tawid dito sa Phil Sports para sa kanilang sunod-sunod na laro.
Well, Perpetual is going to get the first point here to start things off.
At the bat, Louis Ramirez gets the first touch here offensively para dito sa team ng Altas. Took him 55 attempts to score 23 points in their loss laban sa Letran, and they're hopeful that somehow he can be more productive, but of course Narciso will have a lot to say about that.
Tama yun ang coach. Maganda yung mga numero, pero yung in terms of percentage, medyo mababa.
And Letran made sure that they kept him, talk about his explosion to a minimum. Oo, bumentetres. Pero kayang tumrenta mahigit eh. Dahil nagawa na niya yan dito at lalo sa NCAA.
Well, a great attempt there from Disquitado just to keep this point alive. And now they've got a chance. They set up Disquitado. Tries to go high hands on the back row. One of the better points we've seen here so far. Oh. Trying to slam that right past the net. Doesn't happen though.
Coming from Tagibolos was a double-digit scorer in their last win. Talking about NU laban sa Letran. Errors hurt them, especially in that game against Signal in the last 2 sets. Pwede silang nanalo, hindi nila nakuha dahil yung scoring run ng Signal ay dahil sa dami nila ng pagkakamali dun sa second and third sets.
That's the way to do it. Sabi niya, bawi ako kaagad.
Very good reception. Last time that they played, they had 39 excellent receptions, 30 only para sa team ng Navy. Pero titignan natin yung mga numero nila kontra sa SNL Letran. 39 versus 30. Tama.
That one straight to the antenna though.
You don't like that to happen, giving free points. Kung pupuntosan ka, mas gusto mo paghirapan ng kalaban. Altas meanwhile will try to free up itong hindi lang si Luis Ramirez kundi si Jeff Marapok, si Michael Medalla, and hopefully itong si Casey Andrade.
That time it's put down. Much better attempt.
That was Leo Ordiales who has gotten more playing time with the injury that happened dito kay Leo Aringo. Maski sa PNBF, gamit na gamit itong si Ordiales. Gayong 7 points lang ang score niya. The first 4 matches para sa National U. Did not even see action in one of their earlier games.
Really like the fact that he's taking advantage of the playing time given to him on the back row.
Right.
Sumagi just sends that one over.
You like that coming from Andrade. Major test here for Narciso to match up well against Owen Tamar, one of the best, one of the top setters that we have in the country right now. And Narciso was so successful against FEU Chef on a Diet. Pero dun sa huling laro nila, kontra sa Letran, na-outplay naman siya ni John Wayne Arano.
That's a good serve. A good reception. On the back row. And a violation is going to be called.
2 points here for Ordiales, 2 of the first 4 points. One, a strong hit this time. Off speed. Look at this. Over the blocker. Beating net defense. And I believe restoring the lead para dito sa National U. Nako, tying the count pala dahil ngayon ang lamang na ay ang Altas. 3 of the first 5 points at least dito ng Perpetual coming from errors from NU early on.
You feel that here earlier in this first set, Coach. Parang pa-jab-jab lang itong dalawang to.
Sariwa dito. Fresh ang ang Perpetual dahil galing sa break ito Naglaro sila, I believe, December 6. Itong NU, sunod-sunod ito. Another error here coming from that cross-court hit. And 4 of the first 6 points of the Altas coming from errors from the Nationals.
2-point lead enjoyed here by Perpetual. Almendras will score.
He's been limited lately dahil may iniinda rin. Only scored 7 points versus Signal. Had 17 in their win yesterday laban sa Letran. One of 4 players who scored in double figures para kay Coach Dante Edin Sunuli. Na may laro pa mamaya sa Chocomucho sa PBL. Di na raw siya uwi.
From the back row, this kid not able to get there.
Nicely placed. Going deep in between zone 1 and zone 6. At early on, 7 touches na ito agad kay Luis Ramirez. 2 points so far scored by the top gun of the Altas.
2-point lead once again here. And Narciso now with the serve. Much better pass there. Almendras sends it down.
Against the double block, no problem. We mentioned earlier that NU prevailed in 3 straight sets laban sa Altas sa una nilang paghaharap, and that happened last October 25th. Kompleto pa ang mga sundalo nun ni Coach Dante, wala pang iniinda. And they were at their best.
They're gonna allow that to go out, and it does. At ngayon, tabi na naman tayo at 7.
Luis Ramirez, back row play. Way long. Basta hindi tatapon ang bola at maayos sa service line. Kakapit dito ang National U.
Great serve. Sumagi able to get there. But a chance once again.
Tight. Over receive. Oh, net touch. Akala ko overreach. 1-point lead. Another error here para sa Santa Elena Nationals here in set 1.
Kinto Tyres, 7. NUI Santa Elena Nationals.
after 2 sets down to Letran, they couldn't manage to regroup. Given that they were rattled by errors, Coach Sammy Aquilar actually told me he did give the Perps a sermon and to how na hindi sila dapat makampante. But moving forward, he said all they need now is a boost of motivation for the remaining games ahead. Despite their loss, Louis Ramirez is proud to be part of the 4 semi-finalists out of 24 teams, even with really young teammates. For this game, Louis said it's going to be a battle of which collegiate champion will dominate. Let's not forget to answer the Pilipinas Live app poll back to set 1.
That's a great way of putting it. Which collegiate champion will come out with a W here today? Malalaman natin in a bit.
Wow. Tagibolos, sabi natin kanina in double figures after a 2-point game versus the HD Spikers.
May 2 puntos siya ngayon, Coach.
Tama.
Maaga pa lang.
Isang attack point at isang kill block. They had a total of 9 blocks laban sa Letran in their win yesterday.
This time it's Disquitado scoring off his own kill block.
Disquitado has been the leading scorer for National U, and this comes after still trying to adapt to his role right now para sa NU. A national player even before he got to play in the UAP. Very, very talented. I believe only 19 years old itong si Jade. Truly a gem of a player. Off the block point coming from Michael Medalla, one of the leading scorers for Coach Sammy Aquilar in the NCAA season in the Spikers turf. Kasama si Jeff Marapok, kasama si Casey Andrade to help backstop Louis Ramirez.
That's a better pass, and now we're going to have NU on top by 1.
That's because Owa Retamar has been difficult to defend. Time and again, you see yung mga hitters niya ay isolated, puro one-on-one, and that's a sign of a good playmaker, really.
Not the best of passes, and that one sent right back to Ramirez.
Ramirez against Letran received 39 times. Was successful 24 times, but imagine the amount of effort that he needs to put up. Tapos siya rin yung papalo. Atakihin ka talaga pag ikaw ang #1 scorer.
On the back row.
Tight.
Too tight. Disquitado not able to get to that one.
Too close to the antenna. Stops the scoring run para sa National U. But that came from somebody else, not named Louis Ramirez.
Tabla na naman tayo. Actually, it's a 1-point lead now. Still by Santa Elena. Disquitado using the blockers there. Balik sa 2 lamang nila, Coach.
Very talented really itong si Jay Disquitado. And the numbers that will tell you that this game is really on the rise. 17 of 41 against Letran yesterday. Also had 17 points versus the HD Spikers. Their first game of the semis.
Good serve from Ordiares. Ordiales also with that dig.
Oh, nice.
That time, Disquitado is going to get stopped by Narciso.
Right. And that's the setter, getting the job done defensively with that offensive block. Perfect timing against Jade. First point here for Narciso. But more than that, lead is down to 1 here para sa National League.
Both teams have been serving quite well dito sa ating unang set. There's another good one. Disquitado once again, this time above the blockers.
Right, even against a double block. Mas mataas yung bigay dito ni Retamar kasi kanina na-ambush siya pero may challenge dito coming from Coach Sammy Aquilar.
They feel that the ball went out. Let's see if it compressed enough para sa NU rito.
How many championships have these two coaches won? In the UAP and in the NCAA, especially si Coach Sammy Aquilar, who's been coaching for the last 4 decades.
Oh, he's got loads of experience here. And he's assigned one of his staff to be able to make sure they're checking those lines para makita kung pasok o hindi.
Parati yan. Si Coach Maki Carino naman, yung nagtimon para sa Blazers na nag-champion sila sa NCAA, yung unang championship ng Lady Blazers. And how many players ang na-develop ni Coach Sammy at ni Coach Dante na ngayon ay big name players na. O yung iba coaches na. like Dexter Clamor of the Signal HD Spikers.
Well, that was well inside.
Ball is in. Challenge is unsuccessful. Point is served for NU.
Unsuccessful challenge there, but they might have also just been trying to get an extra timeout, Coach.
Correct. Oh.
Another kill block here for Santa Elena. But a violation, they say.
Net touch called against Mukaba. That's a break para dito sa Kinto Tyres.
For sure.
Oo. Ano ba ang tamang score natin dito? 13-12 or
Nice dig there by Ramirez. It's going to be another violation. This time from Almendras.
back to back? Yung sinasabi natin kanina, for as long as they keep their error count to a minimum, lalamang sila. At least 40% of the output ng Altas galing dito sa errors ng NU.
That's two opportunities sa kill block na hindi nila nakuha. Dapat medyo mas malaki na yung lamang nila.
14-11 na nga kanina yan, di ba? Attack points lamang sila eh. Pero negated or cancelled out by the numerous errors that have happened to them, especially in the early part.
Here's Mukaba.
Former best blocker in the UAP and in the Spikers turf as well.
Plus one for Kinto Tyres. 14 all.
Mukaba had a total of 9 points last night or yesterday. Laban sa Letran.
We got a really tight affair here in set number 1 between Perpetual and NU.
Oh, nicely put. Actually, over-receive. Ginawan lang ng paraan ni Owa na makabalik kay Almendras muli. Almendras has been in his element in the last few games. Excellent push. Nobody home. Para sa Altas.
Now Retamar with the serve. Santa Elena up by 1. Now they got a chance. Retamar back to the pin. And Almendras sends that one home.
Back to back for Almendras. Almendras, excellent first set so far here para dito sa
Enjoy the action anytime, anywhere, and on any device. Download and subscribe now or watch via PilipinasLive.com.
You know how difficult it is to navigate the semifinals. Ang playdates natin December 6, December 8, December 9, December 11, December 12, before the finals on December 15th. You have to go through that.
It's challenging enough facing the other team, but you know, when you face a schedule like that, it makes it doubly hard.
Oh yes, yes. Matira talagang matibay. That was a cross-court point. Was that Marapok with the delivery here? Campfire happened here para sa NU. 1 point lead still stays here para dito sa blue shirts. Lalaki ng NU, no?
You can just see the height discrepancy, but sabi ng Perpetual, malaki naman yung puso namin. Ordiales delayed there in his attack.
Marapok is down.
And he's in obvious pain there. Didn't seem like he made
Marapok,
contact with anyone.
Si Clint Mateo. Sprained himself.
Yeah. There might have been slight contact at the net. But he came down and that was clearly a sprain
Yes, yes.
on his left ankle. We hope he's all right. They're going to take off the shoe. There's two schools of thought on that, no, Coach? There are other trainers who will not ask you to remove the shoe because kundi mamamaga ka agad yun eh.
Oh, ayaw. Hihigpitan pa. Definitely a full sprain kasi hindi siya makatayo eh.
Substitution for Perpetual Cup. 1 out for Buga in.
Kobe Tabuga scored 2 points versus Letran. Comes in for Clint Mateo. Tabuga also played in their first meeting last October 25th. Scored 1 point. Ganon din si Clint Mateo, also at 1 point out of the 53-point output of the Altas against NU's 75 in the 3-set sweep. Yun ang unang laro nila pareho dito sa Spikers Turf last October 25th.
So now back to the action. We're going to replay the points. And Ordiales is going to pick this one up.
At least 4 points for Ordiales here in this set alone. Ordiales was limited in that game versus Signal. Defended well, did not see action in the last set. Pero laban sa SNL, bumomba muli itong si Ordiales with 11 points.
In the back row, Tagibolos with another kill.
Nobody scored in double figures for the Altas. First time that they collided with the Nationals, and right now this is the biggest lead for NU, which stands at 3, 18-15.
How many times I told you that?
Diskarte sa palo.
Anyway, kung na-block naman, ano gagawin? Matuko.
Hey, you back! Kinto!
Sige lang.
18-15 is our tally. Santa Elena there. Looking to try to increase their lead here.
15 is the score.
As they want to take set number 1. One-handed set. Not the best of attacks. Retamar back to this Quitado and again.
On the hit out.
3 players really hurting the defense of the blue shirts. Almendras, Disquitado, and Ordiales. And then there's a sprinkle of Tagibolos as well. And once again, that's a good sign here for Owa Retamar, who's been playing through an injury to try and help NU get to the finals.
That's going to go out.
Iniwas na niya dun sa triple block. Did not attempt to go down the line. Instead, went for a diagonal hit. And this will be a series of points for a 5-point lead for NU, which is the biggest and largest lead here in set 1.
Finally, Ramirez is able to score.
Now he goes down the line, challenges the blockers. Ganun din naman.
16-20.
Through the block point coming from Ramirez. Ramirez, siguro mga 3 na puntos, pero ang daming touches para kay Louie.
Again, his percentage is not exactly where the coaching staff would want it to be.
And that's a challenge for Narciso to also try and activate his swing spikers or his middle hitter.
Disquitado is going to go out there.
Wide. Maket sa 5, bumaba sa 3. 2-point run para sa Altas.
Disquitado liked the set and he said, that was all me. Well, that error is going to bring Perpetual to within 3. Oh, that is clearly Tagibolos with another net violation.
Right, and this will be a 3-point run, forcing Coach Dante to call a timeout dahil nanganganib ang kanilang 5 puntos na abante kanina.
By N. Santa Elena Nationals.
Hirap na hirap nilang kinayod yan pagkatapos silang magbigay ng halos sa 40% sa unang mga puntos ng Altas.
Would you say they relaxed a little bit too early?
Hindi naman. Hindi naman. Talaga lang nangyayari. Tandaan natin, less than 16 hours. They played at 3, ended probably around 5:30. Came in here around 7 a.m. So the turnaround, parang layover lang eh.
Tama.
Lilipad ka na agad.
Kasi kung tutusin mo, yung unforced error dito ni Disquitado, that actually should have been an easy point.
Correct.
And even that one from Tagibolos.
Yes. You also have to understand the effort that they put in, day out. Kaya nga sabi natin, kung fresh legs lang, lamang dito ang Altas.
And they're trying to take advantage of those fresh legs here. Back to Disquitado, that gets through the defense, but point still alive. Ramirez slowed down.
Another miss.
It's going to be another point, but now they're going to challenge.
There's a challenge on the ball.
They're going to say there was a block touch.
Block touch. Challenge category number 2. Block touch.
Kung sakasakali, 4 na sunod-sunod na errors to para sa NU.
Tama yun. Just when it seemed like all the momentum was already on the side here of
2015
NU.
You get to 20 points, you have a 5-point lead.
Sabi nila, side out volleyball na tayo. Okay
Correct.
na eh.
Palitan na lang.
And now suddenly they're back in a dogfight here for set number 1. There was a touch, it looked like.
Basta gumalaw yung daliri, automatic. They called it right. And that was a cage. It was key. And now they will be ahead by 1 more point. Akit sa 3.
That's a big difference, coach.
Malaki yun. Lalo pumuntos dito yung Altas. Andrade over Disquitado.
19-21.
Andrade had 5 points versus NU in their first meeting. Andrade was the best player for the Altas doon sa quarterfinal win nila.
Disquitado once again finds a campfire right there.
So if it's your shots are going out, might as well try something different. And that's a sign of maturity and smartness here on the part of this excellent spiker, a pin hitter na si Jay Disquitado.
Everybody was backing up, expecting a huge hit. Ordiales already with 5 points, close to an ace there. That's put down. Another point here para sa NU.
Blocked again. How many players commands a triple block? And that's a constant against Luis Ramirez. The Nationals. Another ambush here laban kay Luis Ramirez. That was just a double block by the way.
So there's going to be a challenge. Sabi nila there was a possible net touch once again. Napakarami ng possible net touches para dito sa NU sa set na to.
Siguro,
And a lot were called.
siguro 4 na yung
Tama.
at least, di ba? At least 4. Siguro ang error count nila malapit na sa 10.
And Perpetual hoping there is one more net touch here to bring them much closer.
I remember that match against Signal. Ulitin ko, they had chances to win the second and third sets. Pero yung unforced errors nila, nagbigay ng malaking scoring run para sa Signal dun sa last 2 sets.
Let's see if there was a net touch.
Not this time.
Not that time.
Kita mo naman yung inarko ni Owen Tamal yung katawan niya palayo sa net talaga eh.
Sabi na tama na. Nakarami na kami sa set na to eh.
Nakarami na kayo sa 3 points.
Timeout. Perpetual help.
And now a timeout will be called coming off that challenge by Perpetual.
Coach Kailar, fresh off a 3-peat para dito sa Perpetual Altas 13 championships in the men's division alone. Yung sa women's pa, dami rin niya. Samantalang si Coach Dante naman. Ayan, meron na. Meron na. I-boom na tayo.
Pasahan nyo lang maayos. Pasahan
Coach
nyo lang
Dante
maayos.
naman has given NU 5 championships
Handa ka rin dito.
at 3 straight itong nakalipas lamang. with another season sweep.
Favor of NUI.
Multi-title coaches behind these two squads that you're witnessing right now in action.
National coaches, national players. What a treat.
Nice stretch, keeping that one alive.
Finally,
Back row attack.
Marapok
Marapol.
getting his touch from that pipe.
23.
And another name that we're calling aside from Ramirez.
Ramirez, oo. Mukaba was right there, but the coverage after the deflection was not on point anymore.
3-point lead still enjoyed by Santa Elena. NU here.
At the service zone for Kinto Tyres, team captain, Louis Ramirez.
Daming national players ni Coach Dante. Excellent reception. Excellent reception by Disquitado.
Retamar.
Retamar is a very good defender, good blocker, and a scoring threat as well.
Disquitado for the serve.
It's now set point. That one is going to sail wide though. Another error here
Yes.
for NU.
Mamaya, mache-check natin yan yung attack count ng Perpetual Altas. But definitely, a large chunk of these 21 points have come from miscues from NU.
They could have made life simple for themselves, but they're still here, battling it out with Perpetual.
Ooh,
That point still alive. Now a chance. Back to Almendras. Yes!
he saved that last point, nailed the second attempt, gives them a 4-point lead for a first set advantage laban dito sa Perpetual Altas. Not seamless, but enough to get past the challenge of the Altas.
One and balikan muna natin yung mga highlights.
And as expected, really, 12 of the total points ng Altas coming from errors ng National U. It started and almost ended the same way until the rescue coming from Almendras. And of course, itong si J. Disquitado and Omar Retamar. Nung una sila naglaban, 23 attack points lamang ang Altas in 3 sets. Dito, after the first set, meron silang 8. 17 attack points para sa NU in that first encounter. Now, they already have 17. Total errors in that match, 24 sa Altas, 21 only para sa NU. Ngayon, they already have 12. At superior offense so far. At ang blocking ng Santa Elena. Actually, mas marami pa dapat yan in terms of changing shots. para sa National U. And they limited itong si 20-plus scorer na si Louie Ramirez to only 3 points. And only Andrade was able to score over 1 point para dito sa Altas side, of course, from Louie Ramirez.
That's key. Can you imagine just 3 points for Ramirez?
Ang daming tira, di ba? Ang daming shots. But it's not because of him. It's because of the defense.
Can they now generate some offense here from somebody else? Let's see. Combination play is going to work.
Marapok is a beach volleyball champion, also a beach volleyball MVP, an indoor volleyball champion in the NCAA as well.
Good serve from Narciso. And again, scoring is in you.
One thing that we did not see in those numbers earlier, yung reception ng National, yun na napakatibay. Kaya hindi nahihirapan si Owa pa ikutin yung kanyang mga hitters at hanapin.
That's kept alive.
Wow.
Back row, that's a great dig from Narciso. Marapok, dug. Disquitado, dug as well.
Good job by Pepito.
One of the best rallies we've seen so far here.
Right.
Ramirez is able to get to that free ball coming up. What a point.
Wow.
Ramirez able to get to that one. And it's gonna get through.
Ramirez working doubly hard, manning the floor defense together with Pepito. Rare point outside of Ramirez and Marapok, but they need more of that as Narciso finally, with that reverse set, finishes off that long rally, longest rally of the match so far.
And I guess you'd like to see that from one of your stars, working hard defensively just to keep those points alive.
Parang si Retama, setter na grabe trumabaho, pati si Disquitado na napakahusay pumalo pero mahusay na rin dumepensa at magaling na receiver. This is a national player already, si Tagibolos.
Ramirez try to go high hands. Now Disquitado, dug by Ramirez. Bawi si Ramirez, no!
Talaga makalusot. Triple block. Disquitado, offensive block. Disquitado now with 6 points. So far, mas maraming weapons ditong National U offensively, as Louie has been contained to only 3 points.
Almost another kill block there. Disquitado again, that
nice.
time he's going to be stopped.
Altas had 1 kill block in the first set. Last time that they played against Letran, Altas had 14 blocks, but they lost in 4 sets laban sa team na tinalo nila at tinatalo lang paulit-ulit sa NCAA.
Medallion now serving. Mukaba sends it down.
Rare touch back coming from Mukaba. Mukaba's first point. Double check natin. Mukhang tama naman.
That's why he made it count.
Correct.
Sabi niya, paminsan-minsan na kayo pupunta sa akin.
Lalo hindi ako tumatama sa service line. Dito na ako pupuntos. That puts more challenge sa net defense dito ng Altas. What a serve.
And a chance here once again. Disquitado though
Blocked again.
will get denied.
So, net defense, floor defense, tinatrabaho dito nila Coach Sammy Akailar. And off the bench point, coming from Tabuga once again, 2 in the match.
But that's going to be the second service error here for Perpetual sa ating second set. They actually had a minimal errors, minimal errors
Tatlo.
no first set.
But only had 8 attack points. And against NU, 117. That's not going to be enough.
Chance once again. Ramirez gets denied. Backer attack.
Niwas niya. That's a triple block versus the pipe. Marapok went right. Marapok went wide. 2-point lead. NU, second set.
2-point lead enjoyed by NU here.
Net touch.
Another net touch here.
Tabuga has been probably the most successful hitter here so far para sa Altas, getting a lot of touches here in this set. Siya yung nakakalusot eh.
Tama. Well, the defense has really been key on Ramirez. I guess
my.
they say everybody else but Ramirez. That's the third service error ready, coach.
Subukan nyo kaming talunin ng ibang papalo. Huwag lang si Louie kasi tatalunin ka niya. Again, I repeat myself, nobody scored in double figures in their first meeting. Won by NU 3 straight sets.
Oh, Mukaba's gonna get an ace.
Yes. Ano yan eh? Hit or miss pag si Mukaba the service line. 3-point lead. Good cushion para sa NU. Reaching the first technical.
And he got all his ankle taped on the benches and is now thankfully able to walk. Moving to the other side of the net, relieved with their win against Letran yesterday. Player of the game, Owara Tamar, with 29 excellent sets, mentioned to me that even a team that has a solidified system can have cracks in the middle, and it's up to the players to adjust and fill in those lapses game after game. For Owa, it's inevitable to feel down with 4 men injured, including himself, but it's all about endurance since they are nearing the end of this conference. Let's not forget to answer the Pilipinas Live app ball. Back to set 2.
Another great set there by Retamar, and Narciso was in no position to be able to block.
Well, excellent efficiency from Mukaba. He has put pressure dito sa reception ng white shirts. I like that report by Ai. Kanina ko pa hinahanap yung word na yun, endurance. Yun talaga ang key rito eh. Oh, parang marathon lumalabas eh. Itong ating semifinals dahil sunod-sunod, walang puknat, walang tigil. And remember,
Parang matira-matibay, coach. Ano?
they just competed in the PNBF, di ba? Tuloy-tuloy yan mula October 25.
That's going to be service error number 4, coach.
Yes. For a team which only had 3 errors in the previous set. And if your offense is not in full throttle, anytime you experience this bubbles errors from the last service line, naku, mamumroblema ka. 4 na abante rito ng NU.
And what if NU is able to minimize their errors?
Which is happening right now.
Talaga mahirapan ka makakuha ng puntos. There's a kill block from Tagibolos.
Tagibolos making a living with their net defense. Hindi sa attack points, kundi sa net defense. Tagibolos had 7 points in their first meeting. Tagibolos yesterday versus Letran had a total of 11 points. 2 kill blocks kasama si Obed Mokaba.
Retamar with a serve. Just a lot of topspin there.
Ooh. Diba? Si Tabuga yung nakakalusot. Kasi iba binabantayan eh. They'll take that. Let's see if the 7-11 count will over well here for the Altas.
Narciso now with a serve.
Nabaliktad ang error count.
Nice stop once again up front. And another kill block.
Truly frustrating really for Louie. It's not him, it's the defense. Louie Ramirez, 8 of 35. Total of 9 points last October 25th. Kahapon, Ramirez, 20 of 55, scored 23 points. Rather, nung December 6, laban sa Letran.
Well, they're getting points from other places, which is actually still keeping them in the game.
Right. But 5 points given up on errors out of the 12-point output, that's a lot.
Serving for Kinto Tyres.
Talking about, of course, the Altas.
That lead once again back up to 5.
4 points for Tagibolos. Oh, I stand corrected. 6 points for Tagibolos. 4 in the first set. 2 here in this second set. Si Almendros ang tahimik. Gahanap na si Coach Samir ang tutulong dito.
He keeps looking back at his reserves. And he's gonna send in Hilogo for Medalya.
DNP si Hilogo laban sa Letran sa unang semifinal match nila.
An unforced error here coming from NU.
And the Altas will take that anytime.
For sure, especially at this stage.
NU gave them 12 free points in that set 1 loss. It almost cost NU the set.
Now they've kept their errors to a minimum.
Yun ang problema. May Tagibolos. Merong Mukaba. At ngayon, malayo-layo na to. 6 na. Malaking kalamangan for NU.
It's a huge 6-point lead. Could be more here. Mukaba puts it down again.
Tagibolos, Mukaba. Another point, 7-point lead. Second technical timeout. Then you're looking good here in this second set.
Welcome back to the Phil Sports Arena here as we've got semifinal action coming your way. A lot of the Japanese players already here at the venue. Pero balikan muna natin yung dating laban itong dalawang kupunan.
Ito yung sinasabi natin na 3-set win, a sweep of a win in their first encounter, and this happened match number 8 last October 25th, wherein ang namuno para dito sa Nationals ay si Butz Budin na hindi po naglalaro ngayon dahil sa ankle sprain, at si Obet Mukaba at si Leo Aringo na hindi rin naglalaro ngayon. Wala si Budin, wala si Aringo, kinulang yung opensa nila laban sa Signal, pero kontra sa Letran kinayod ni Almendras at ni Jade Discatado at sinamahan ni Tagibolos at ni Mukaba.
Well, it really just shows you, Coach, the depth of this squad.
Marami pa raw siyang bala, sabi ni Coach Dante.
Isipin mo yun.
Sa kanyang recruitment wheel. Kaya ang kinonvert si Leo Orjales sa wing spiker kasi puno na sila sa middle blockers. Ayan. Kasi kino-convert daw sa kanya si Mukaba. Pero mas mobile si Orjales. Good yan para kay Leo, di ba?
That's right.
At mas good para sa NU. Kasi 6 ang pupunto sa kanya rito.
Talk about really spreading it out. That's exactly what's happening here.
Finally.
Combination play is going to work. And
Yes.
Ramirez says thank you so much.
And that was Castillo running the first combination play in the match. Para sa Altas. Good misdirection against Mukaba. Baba, sabi ni coach. Eh kasi 6'4 yan eh.
That's true.
Oo.
And Retamar quickly apologizes.
From Talisay City in Bacolod. Batang-bata, Leo Ordiales.
Ramirez, another serve. That is into the net.
Ito na naman, kung pa side out, side out.
Pang-5 na yan. Ang service errors pa lang. Ha?
Palang, oo. Nanganak. Yung errors nila na 3 lamang sa unang set.
Mukaba just sent that one over.
Bitin. Bitin na bitin.
Wow. It looks like now Perpetual self-destructing, coach.
May pressure eh.
Here's Mukaba once again. Ngayon, bibigyan niya ng konti. Uy! That was on its way out.
Right.
And Pepito made contact.
Napauwi si Pepito. As Mukaba scores another ace for an 8-point lead, running away here in this set after a close call dun sa unang set.
Mukaba gives it another one. Already with 6 points. Marapok denied.
This is just dominance right now in this set para dito sa National Youth. Kill blocks, attack points. And Arozado, another new player here in the rotation of Coach Sami coming in for Marapok.
I think he's now resting his starters for hopefully a bigger stretch run in the third.
Titignan nga natin yung next match ng Altas. At sa bagay, hindi pa tayo tapos dito pero mabuti nang alam natin.
That's a great reception that time by Pepito. Look at that
However,
attack. Diretso sa labas.
kalaban nila bukas ay Signal. Tapos ang last match nila ay Japan. Marucci. Kaya hindi ka pwedeng mag-2-game losing streak eh.
And now Perpetual help will call for time. Down by 10.
Sige lang.
Naman, yung setter natin nagsiset, sino ba last stats? Spiker. Bakit ina-outside mo pa ang bola? Kaya tatapon mo lang sa gitna. Maaari magkamali pa sila. Ganun kayo. Pag binigay ang bola, magtiwala kayo sa sarili nyo. Hindi pwede ganyan. Ang baba ng score natin.
Go. Momento, pare. Hey, you first! Kinto! Pelo.
Straight to the point for Coach Sami. They scored 53 points versus NU in their first meeting. 18 in the first, 17 in the second, 18 in the third. So far with only 12 points here as Luis Ramirez continues to be caged and contained by NU's tough net defense.
That time Mukaba,
Ngayon ko lang nakita umiti si Oben. First time.
sabi niya, nakakota na ako eh.
Yung isa nga, sablay na sana eh. Tumama lang. At ang laking tulong na, no? 10 kanina yan, 22-12.
Well, Santa Elena is just 3 points away from taking a 2-set
2 points away.
advantage.
Tigibolos with a second set explosion. 2 offensive blocks, 3 attack points. Probably nasa 9 points na ba sa Tigibolos?
Retamar with 9
7.
excellent sets.
7 points.
Sends that one into the net.
+1 for Perpetual.
Well, it's also, I guess, critical for NU to be able to make as quick work as possible if they can.
Para makapahinga sila.
Exactly.
Para makapahinga sila. Wala pang pahinga to eh. Maski bata ka, makakaramdam ka kahit paano. At ang natitirang laban pa rito ng Santa Elena eh, versus Japan.
JC Narciso.
O tama, yun na lang.
And he scores 15-23.
So they're hopeful that they can sweep their 2 remaining matches, including this one, after losing to Signal.
Serves Narciso.
That's sent down. Almendos will pick up another point, which brings us to set point.
Stops a 2-point run, restores a 9-point lead. 22-12 was the biggest advantage at 10 points earlier para sa Santa Elena.
Serve Almendros.
Oh, nice dig. Trying to end it here. But Perpetual battling.
Oh my.
Rosado didn't hit that well.
Hindi mo makunan sa taas, hindi mo mapatayan sa ibaba, sa mo idadaan. And that's why shots up straight, wide, and low. 10-point lead. 10-point win rather for NU here in this set. Up 2 sets to none. Laban sa Perpetual.
After this match, our guest team from Japan, Norwegian Kinto, will be playing against Saints and Lattes Lithuania.
Two set to none. Lead is what Santa Elena has as we take a look at the highlights ng ating second set.
And this second set really was dominated by National University. Almendras, Ordiales, Disquitado, Tagipolos, and Mocaba getting the job done, combining forces with Tamar. And once again, Ramirez only scored 1 point. 1 point. The second set was defended to the hilt. Yung punto set dun sa combination play lang eh. And that came already in the midpoint of the set by that time. And you had already pulled away. Numbers that will tell you, once again, NU's offense has been superior. Kontra dito sa Altas, only had 8 attack points. Sa set 1 na pagkatalo, now down to 6. And with 9 errors that happened to them, it was a tall order for them to overcome NU, who played better and stayed away from double-digit count sa errors. Kaya eto, 10 kanilang panalo. 2 kanilang abante in terms of set count kontra sa Altas.
So from NU standpoint, I guess importante na manalo at manalo na mabilis para makapag-recover sila kaagad.
Yes, totoo yan. Manalo, una, magpahinga, pangalawa, dahil meron pa silang isang laban and they're hopeful that 3 wins will get them to the finals after seeing that Japan lost yesterday to Signal. So that may be the magic number as of now. Kasi Altas na lang ang wala pang panalo. Tama, no? At ang Japan at ang Signal na lang ang wala pang talo. Let's see if we can check the team standings later on. And there will only be 3 more play dates after today or 2 more play dates. We'll double check this. Meron na lang 2. December 11, that's a Monday. In December 12, back-to-back na naman.
Kaya ang bilis talaga ng turnaround eh.
Oh, Anli, Spiker's Turf. Yan. This is match number 74 already, by the way. And to open up the third set, Merciless, Tamar. Alam mo, hindi naglaro ito dun sa PNBF sa dulo eh. Kasi pinapahinga nila. At nung bumalik siya rito, medyo shaky siya. Pero ngayon, iba ng galawan ni Owa.
Well, he's trying to gear himself up for even bigger games ahead and possibly a slot in the finals.
Yes. And the rematch dun sa team na tinalo sila in 3 straight sets. Natalo rin ito sa Philippine Army Troopers. Ang Santa Elena. Ang Troopers hindi nakatawid. Dahil by virtue of superior set count para dito sa Altas.
Ramirez dug there by Disquitado. Ordiales dug. Sumagi's pump set.
That should have been out. 2 straight points here. And that point coming from Medalla has been very quiet all throughout this match. Only had 1 point. dun sa unang set. 1 point in the second set for the third leading scorer para dito sa Atlas.
One of the few times that Perpetual has actually led here. Ordiales sends that one down.
Did not stay that way for long. And the Retamar is in full control of their offense. Coming off a 29 excellent set performance after a 12 excellent set count versus Signal. Ooh.
Float serve will turn out to be an ace for Almendras.
Yan ang campfire talaga.
And something like that drives coaches nuts.
True.
Almendras once again. A little bit more juice on that one. Ramirez denied. Another denial there. Bang!
Yung wing spikers, paminsan nabablock nila, pero yung middle hitters, wala pa tayo nakitang nakatiming ng maayos, ano? Retamar with 10 excellent sets and 4 points. 2 blocks, 1 ace. One attack point.
It's gonna be another ace. Dalawa na para kay Almendras.
4-point run yan.
Peter will
After,
be replaced.
after scoring their first point via ace, this is 3 aces out of the first 5 points para sa Nationals.
Sabi ni Almendras, okay, kota na ako.
Natawa kasi ako. Nagtawanan yung mga teammates niya.
Well, he's not yet smiling. Their coach wants to make sure
Coach Dante,
that he gets the job done already.
ngingiti lang yan pag nakaangat na yung tropeyo. 10-point game for Almendras. Back-to-back double figures. Ito ang tahimik.
Tado once again.
Disquitado try to adapt to his new role na hindi sa kanya yung majority of the touches. 17 points kontra Signal, 19 points laban sa Letran. Dito meron siyang 5 points sa first set. Nako. 8 points so far for Disquitado. 3 service errors out of the 4 points ng Kinto Tyres sa third set.
Team captain, William Ramirez, for the serve.
Alanganin.
Oh. Well, it went over. Mukaba not able to get a hand on it, but it was enough to score a point.
Well, he did. At least a fraction of that
A finger?
extremely long finger. Probably the pinky. Pero alam mo, kung di nila nakuha yan, medyo manghihinayang ka talaga dahil puro free ball yung balik sa kanila eh.
Tama. 7 serving 4.
Laki ni Gonzales talaga.
That's going to be the third service error for NU here in the third set.
5-7.
Coach Dante is up on his feet. Ayan yung mga simpleng makuha kayo sa tingin.
Napakarami yun ang error sa serve. And Mocaba's gonna score.
So many weapons really. Mukaba na with a total of 7. Disquitado 8, Tagibolo 6, Gonzales
Last game is Michael Medalla, and he said that since they actually got to play against NU in past leagues, everyone is prepared enough for the semifinals. It's all about not letting the errors get in the way, which is what they struggled with in the past set. And with that, I wanted to share to you guys that Michael is actually on his last year in Perpetual and will be nearing his engineering licensure board soon. With them having a great stint here in Spiker's Surf, Michael is confident that the younger Atlas will have a dominant reign in the NCAA. Let's watch if they can bounce back this set 3. Let's not forget to answer the Pilipinas Live app poll. Back to set 3.
Graduating na rin, parang si Luis Ramirez. Final year. Looking for their 4th straight championship. Pareho sila.
Nice dig there from Sumagi.
Wow. Retamar toying with the defense, faking to Mukaba, going to Almendras. Pick your poison, so to speak. Just like that, on top by 5 to the delight of What's Budin? Former
Enjoy.
MVP, finals MVP. Nico Almendras also an MVP. Dun sa title run nila sa Spiker's Turf.
Well, right now, Santa Elena is doubled up here on Perpetual, 10-5. Disquitado nearing double digits as well. Almost got an ace. Not the best of hits. Boy, look at his scramble here.
4 touches.
There's a challenge on the call by Santa Elena.
So they're gonna say that
Challenge segment number 2.
it went over and there was a touch. That's why the rally should keep on going. Tignan natin. Still a decent lead here at 10-5. So tumama, which means we're gonna replay the point.
Successful. Point.
Lamang na nga. Mapalad pa. Eh talagang parusa.
Well, that attack just had so much behind it. Went over.
Off the block point. Coming from Marapok. Rare point today coming from Marapok.
6-10.
Marapok, last time that these two teams squared up, had 5 points. Medalla had 3. Luis Ramirez had 9. Castilla and Andrade, 5 points apiece. Na hindi na natin nakita yung dalawa.
That one through the block.
For whatever it's worth, after having 14 blocks against Letran dito, at least sumabay ka man lang sana, di ba? Para mahirapan. I'm sure Coach Shami is hoping that that will be done before it's too late.
Mukaba. Chance once again here. Almendras. Easy
Wow.
placement.
Difficult angle taken by Almendras. Has been in peak form as of late after a slow start as well. Almendras 7 points. Just 7 points against the Navy Sea Lions. The quarter-final win. Si Mukaba ang gumawa ron, saka si Orjales. At saka si Tagibolos.
That time into the net.
Pang-ilan na yan? Pang-5. So 5 sa 7 puntos ng Perpetual.
Grabe.
So 2 lang ang attack points nila. Ilan lang ang total nun? 6, 8, and 2. Just 16.
Napakarami mga regalo ng binigay rito. Retamar apologizes there.
Nagdidikit na yung kilay ni Coach Dante.
Just when it looked like it was going to be smooth sailing.
Yes.
Here in the third.
Hindi mo pwedeng laruin. May balik eh. Porsentuhan,
Almendras off the block.
Porsentuhan ng laban.
Now Retamar with the serve. That's gonna get through.
From Codinera.
And he's gonna be back there to serve.
So 3 attack points in the set para sa Altas. 10 para dito sa Nationals.
For Kinto Tyres.
4 lang to, ha?
Wow, that was
Kanina.
not even close.
Oh, kanina, ngayon 5 na.
14-9.
First service error? Tama, no?
Tama. In this set.
In this set, correct. 5 dun sa pangalawang set.
Nico Almenz.
Still a comfortable 5-point lead enjoyed here by Santa Elena. Make that 4.
And all frustration was in that last hit coming from Michael Medalla. Sa ibang laro, hindi sila mapigilan.
Tama.
Dito, hindi sila makalusot.
Talk about bleeding for points, coach.
Exactly. Oops. Overreach.
Wow.
Mental lapse on the part of
Yes.
Gelogo.
Correct.
Matatakam ka talaga eh, but you have to think through that. Inaangat pa lang ni Yatamar.
Nice cross-court hit there.
Very escape act coming from Luis Ramirez. Umabot na ba sa 5 points si Louis? 3 o 2 ng unang set. 5 points para kay
He might
Luis
not
Ramirez.
even finish with double digits here. Once again.
He was 8 of 35 in their first round encounter.
Disquitado. Miss-hit that one. Back to Jade. Grabe.
The first one was strong enough, but the second one was a bullet. Wow, Jay Disquitado probably in double figures already.
On Monday, December 11th, here at Bill Sports Arena, we have 2 games for you. At 3:30 p.m., Signal HD Spikers will be playing against Perpetual Kinto Tyres. At 5:30 p.m., Santa Elena and you will be playing
Sobrang talaga nung comeback na yun sa akin kasi sobrang na-down ako nung mga time na yun, nung second set. So, kinailangan ko bumawi talaga para umangat ulit yung moral namin. Kasi yung sa nangyari sa second set sa amin, bumaba talaga yung moral ng paglalaro namin. So, bumawi ako. Si Louie magaling siya eh. Kahit anong itaas mo sa kanyang bola, napapatay niya. So, madiskarte siya pumalo, mautak. Talagang mahirapan kami sa kanya.
You just see the mutual respect here, coach, among the competitors.
And that's what you like. Understanding na hindi lang ikaw ang magaling. Pare-pareho kayong magaling. And at any given time, you can be beaten if you are not at your best.
Service, J.A. Duan.
Down to 3.
Turn back by Codinera.
Poor first ball leading to that attack error, or rather to that block point. 3 na lang ito.
Service, Lithuania.
Another miscue here by Disquitado.
And now a timeout will have to be called by NU.
Nationals.
Hindi dapat yung dinadaan yung sarili nyo. May tiwala kayo na kaya kong gawin. Kung nagagawa ng iba, nagagawa ko. Kasi yung kalaban tao din.
Salita lang kung anong gagawin para hindi nawawala, ha? Sige, coach. Golden Blue. National Blue.
Ang inabot ko yung National U. looking for their second win, and they will square up against our guest team from Japan. Will also try to secure their first victory. SNL Letran was able to beat the Altas for their first semifinal win.
So they'd like to keep it going. Up against the Japanese squad, but Disquitado coming off that timeout. You'd like to see that.
You like to see that from Betamar, understanding that, yun nga, kinukwento nga niya, bumaba yung kumpiyansa nila. And given that Aringo and Budin are still out, you would need Disquitado at his best as you head deeper into the semifinals. Disquitado also with 10 points, 2 blocks, 8 attack points. At least 2 players in double figures today para sa National U. They had 4 yesterday versus Letran. Dalawa lang to,
Yep. Ito na. Sabi ng Perpetual, ibuhos na natin lahat. At masyadong binuhos yung kanyang serve.
Sabi mo kasi ibuhos. Pero tignan natin.
The challenge on the ball by Perpetual Health. Ball in, ball out.
That was off a float serve, and that's surprising that they're going to make a call from all the way back there.
Nothing to lose, really.
That's true.
Almendras with 13, Disquitado with 10.
Ooh, they were able to get it right.
Ball is in.
It's just down to 1.
Is successful. 16-17.
Napangiti si Coach Sammy.
Matalas pa rin yung mata ko kahit nandun ako sa kabila.
Yes.
Back to Almendras. Oh, a great rally here. And we're going to be tied at 17.
Good fight back para dito sa Altas. Gelogo delighted with that last rally. And for whatever reason it is, naging flat-footed ang depensa rito ng Nationals in the set.
Which is very surprising because they got off to a very good start here.
Yes, kanina pa si Gelogo dyan, service line.
And they shoot themselves in the foot.
16-12 yan sa technical timeout.
That's right.
Wow.
Another service error. And we're tied once again.
Pati ako nagulat na nag-serve na si Obed
Kakapito pa lang
Narinig ko na Oh my.
Now a chance for Perpetual to suddenly grab the lead. And they do.
Yung error count dito ng NU sa set na ito, halos nasa 10 points or more na naman.
Hinahabol nila yung nangyari sa first set.
Yes, from 16-12, this is a 7-2 counter coming from the Altas. At unti-unti, tumataas na rin yung kanilang attack points.
Tumataas na rin yung kanilang kumpiyansa rito.
Naku, problema na naman ng reception.
Almendras just sent that one back.
First ball problems here haunting the Nationals after the second technical timeout. Enabling the Altas to gain traction sa kanilang opensa. At hindi naman halos maka-opensa ang Nationals kasi wala nang rally, patay na agad.
Retamar serves.
Oh my. Ramirez with a drop, delaying contact, restoring a 1.8. Suddenly, the Altas are alive. May kasabihan nga, you play with fire, at times you get burned.
I'm wondering what has happened here to NU in this last couple of sequences.
nag-tailspin, no? And to think that the Altas will get to 20 points, so the 20th point ahead of them.
Tama. After being up 16 to 12.
Yes. They needed that. This direction by Tagibolos.
And a timeout's going to be called by Coach Sammy here.
Si ito, di ba? Sabihan mo dito. Tumalong ka talaga. Kasi mo si Louie.
Luwek, 4 kanan. Luwek, 4 kanan.
Okay?
Kanan na.
Dito ang laruin natin. Kaya dito, di ba si Kobe? Ikaw ngayon ang porsyento. Tapos dito, yung ano, na. So kailangan lang maganda receive. Pumangit ang receive, tumaloy ka. Pumangit ang
Kaya.
5 ka.
Go. Hey, you burn! Kinto!
Specific instructions for a possible point of attack to gain the driver's seat once again against a team that is already ahead by 2 sets.
All starts with a serve from Almendras. And they're going to get the point. Well executed there from Coach Sammy.
Even against the triple block, no problem. Starting the good first ball. The Altas now able to solve the net defense of the Nationals.
Another big serve for Medali. He's had 5 points
Parang
already.
nawalan ng emotions yung blue shirts. Ano?
Correct.
Finally.
But still, they've not yet got the point. Now they have.
Ay, kaya may touch na si Tagibolos kasi maayos na yung reception. Kanina talagang makita mo si Retama halos matapa na. Kakahabol, 1-point lead. Kanina para sa Altas.
Hank Tagibolos serving for the Nationals.
They go back to Disquitado.
Oh,
That looked like that might have been out.
palabas, no?
Yes.
Oh, they needed that. They needed that.
It looked like they're scrambling here.
Hindi, pero tandaan natin, sabi nga natin kanina, less than 14 hours they're back
Tama.
in action. Oh. Minsan pag tinamaan ka ng pagod, yung pakiramdam mo, you hit the wall.
That just might be it. Let's see what transpires here first in this timeout.
Ito yung malaki. Dito yung medyo ano. So magagano lang si Louie. Kunwari magtitiri si Louie, pero 4 siya. Si Kobe ngayon ano. May wag magbublock dyan. Huwag yung ganito. Pag ganito, katulad kanina, pinalo ni ano. Sa gilid-gilid, huwag kayo pumalo nga sa gitna. Kasi tumatama dito sa gilid. Eh pag na gitna, tama sa gitna.
Kumit tayo ha. Hey, you burn! Kinto!
Coach Sammy needs his squad to execute once again here.
Right. Last push.
Definitely. They need to tie things up.
Back in the silver zone, Hank Tagibolos.
Ramirez denied. They've really been targeting him defensively.
That's out of the playing court. Gonzalez with some key points here for the blue shirts after they were beleaguered and were on their back foot because of numerous errors, faulty reception. But even against a double block, Gonzalez overpowers the 2-man wall and restores the 2-point lead for the Nationals.
Are they going to get their second win at the most opportune of times?
Can they close it out?
Tagibolos to the serve. In the back row. Well, a violation is going to be called nonetheless.
Either way, that was a point. And
Match point.
3 set points equivalent to 3 match points for the Nationals, able to extricate themselves from a difficult situation when they saw and faced clear and present danger. Oh my.
It'll finish with an ace.
NU will win its second straight game. Altas will drop their second straight match here in the semifinals as NU will climb to 2-1. The Altas to 0-2 dito sa ating semis.
Not the strongest of finishes, but as far as it is concerned,
That's enough.
a win is a win.
That's enough. And another impressive 3-set win, repeating over the Altas. As we mentioned, the kings of the UAP over the dynasty from the NCAA.
Good morning, volleyball fans. Live again from the Phil Sports Arena in Pasig City. And for our first morning match, the NU Santa Elena Nationals swept the game. And with that, player of the game, Nico Almendras with 14 smashing points. Nico, sinabi mo sa akin kanina before the game, 110% yung tiwala mo sa teammates. Gaano ka-importante yung disiplina na sinasabi mo bilang kuya?
Siguro para sa akin, yung disiplina as a team, importante yun, hindi lang naman sa paglalaro yun eh. Importante rin yun pagdating mo, paglabas mo sa paglalaro, syempre madadala mo yung disiplina sa pagtatrabaho.
And with that, you have 2 more games ahead in the semifinals. And with that, gaano ka-importante yung pagbalik lagi sa sistema ni Coach Dante?
Importante yung sa amin yung kondisyon ng katawan, syempre. And yung lagi sinasabi ni Coach Dante na yung sistema, syempre. Unahin namin sa training yun para mas ma-execute namin mas maayos pagdating sa game.
At kita naman natin, we're so excited for that execution for the next coming matches. May gusto ka bang batiin, Nico?
Binabati ko yung family ko sa Batangas, si mama, si papa, 2 kapatid, girlfriend ko. And yung mga karum ko, syempre yung TPI family, TPI volleyball boys, TPI volleyball girls, and syempre yung mga taga-Talisay.
Thank you very much, Nico Almendras. Everyone, congratulations again to the NU Santa Elena Nationals. And for our next match, we have the Japanese team Maruichi Yoko going up against Saints and Laris Letran. Stay tuned.
Well, before that, let's take a look first at the numbers here of the match, especially dito sa ating kakatapos na ng third set.
Yes, this is the best offensive output para dito sa Altas throughout this 3-set match with 11 attack points. They only had 8 in the first set, 6 in the second set. And that's the reason why they threatened to take this set away. But doon sa duluhan, kinayod ni Ordiales And Rotomar was able to inspire the rest of the Nationals to close it out in 3 sets and get the rest, a much-needed rest after seeing action for back-to-back days with less than 16 hours of in-between matches. And this is not the full illustration or the full picture, but lumaban naman sila Coach Sammy laban dito sa Nationals. Kinapos nga lang sa 3rd set, and they will once again be swept for the 2nd time this conference ng Santa Elena Nationals, who climb to 2-1, and they're looking good for a possible spot in the finals.
That is what they're looking forward to, but volleyball action is not yet done. Coming up next, Maruichi up against Letran. That'll do it here for our first game coverage. And back my partner, Coach Ronnie Magsanok. Great to be working with you once again, Coach.
Likewise. Happy weekend.
Anthony Stipo saying thanks for joining us. Till next time, take care. Yes, have a good weekend. God bless everybody.